Hey crew, this is Rachel and Dustin with Radical Rebounding, and we want to walk you through a stimulation for the lymphatic system exercise that you can do with or without a trampoline. So if you guys are just starting your radical rebounding journey and you're waiting for your trampoline to get in, or you just don't have one yet, bring this into your life. It's really going to help stimulate the lymphatic system and help the detoxification process that much more. So we're going to take our right hand here. You want to be firm but kind with yourself, with your body. It's a few minutes of an exercise, so be patient with yourself. We start on the clavicle bone, right here, the collarbone, which is a major lymphatic flush point of the body. You want to work your way from the clavicle to these other parts that I'm going to show you in a minute. So because it's stimulated and it flushes here first, you want to make sure that this is clear. The lymphatic system is the trash can of the body. You want to make sure, or you can say the pipes in the house, right? Your sewage pipes, you got to make sure the pipes on the street are clean so that the toilet can flush and move on out. That's what the clavicle bone is. So let's start. We're going to start rubbing the clavicle bone from on top and underneath. Remember, we're stimulating, and keep the breath through the nose. Again, we detoxify also through our breath, urine, poo, sweat. These are all things that will help detoxify and move that stuff out, toxins out of your body. Then we're gonna tap. We're gonna tap above the clavicle and below the clavicle. And I would love for you guys to do this 20, 30 days in a row and notice what happens to you and your body. And we're gonna do a clockwise circle, same place, and we go counterclockwise. Again, you're being firm but kind. You don't wanna cause pain, but you wanna feel it. You wanna be moving the fluid. Good, good, all right. We're gonna take the opposite hand and do the same thing on the opposite clavicle. So begin rubbing. If you wanna look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself all those beautiful I don't know, you call them affirmations or statements that you like to hear about yourself, do that. Tap above the clavicle and below the clavicle. Good, and we're gonna do clockwise circles and counterclockwise circles. Great. If you guys want to do this for a couple minutes longer than what we are, we're just going to run you through. So then you're going to take the same hand, or right hand I should say, just at the earlobe on the neck where you would pierce your ears, right here. We're going to start with doing rubs down the neck. Looks like this. Keep breathing through the nose. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Good. We're just rubbing gently here. We're going to do some gentle taps. Tap, tap, tap. Bringing this lymph to the collarbone. Good, and we do clockwise circles and counterclockwise circles. Great, and now we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So we rub first. You may notice some detox symptoms such as being tired, feeling lethargic, some pain, some stiffness happening. You might notice some rashes happening. Let's do some tapping, gentle tapping. If those things happen, which they may. Maybe some coughing, do some circles, and opposite direction. Good. Drink plenty of water. Make sure you're breathing deeply and know that it will move. Keep going with it. I was rushing to the belly, but we're not there quite yet. So take that hand, and we're gonna go into the armpit, kind of in the shoulder and the armpit. This is a big, not armpit. We're gonna start by rubbing here, cross the pec into the shoulder. Another large place for lymphatic, especially for us women. We wear bras, we constrict, and everything gets really tight in here. We wanna move, we really wanna help move that fluid. When we jump, we can raise those arms. But like I said, this is something that you can do with or without a trampoline, and it's gonna really help that lymphatic system move and detoxify. Good, we're rubbing, and now we're gonna pat, 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 pat. Beautiful. And let's do those circles, one direction and opposite direction. If you guys have a dry brush, you wanna go in the same direction and start at the same places with the dry brush as well. Let's do the opposite shoulder. We're gonna rub pecs to the shoulder. Good. Let's do some tap, 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 tap. How are you feeling?
Good.
Circle it around. And opposite direction. Great. Now we're going to take hands to the belly, place one on top of the other, and we're going to rub up and down, up and down. If you guys know, if you have any low back pain, a lot of times it can just be stagnant lymph. And once you start rebounding or doing this, it will move that lymphatic and you'll have less low back pain. I might even say no low back pain. Good. So now we're going to place one palm on top of the other, and we're going to gently press into the belly, and then we're going to circle our arms, our hands around. You want to feel the digestive system. Good. Getting all that moving and change direction. Rebounding is really great for the digestion, and so is this. Awesome. Very good. Okay, and now we're going to do the groin. So the inguinal ligament is here, and you can either rub down or on your panty line, your underwear line for women a lot of times. For men, it's the crease. Well, for both of us, the crease right here. So we can rub up and down or in that inguinal ligament. You want to rub. Be easy, be gentle. You guys know this is a pretty important spot, so take care. We're going to do some gentle tapping here. Good. And now let's circle around. You can do both hands at the same time, and then opposite direction. It's like kind of rubbing your belly and patting your head. At least it felt like that for a second for me. All right, cool. Now let's do it. Last spot on the body is just above the knee, and we're going to start with rubbing here on the back of the leg, and we're going to tap, 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 tap. Good. Now let's circle it around and opposite direction. You could even sing, make up a ditty to this. Now we go below the knee and we rub, 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 and tap, tap, tap. Good. Let's circle around. I'm gonna turn this way so you guys can really see where I'm at. This is not meant to be a booty shot, but I get that it can seem like that. Now let's change legs. We rub down, and we do some tapping here, and circle opposite direction. Do the same thing below the knee. Oh, I started with taps, but let's start with the rubbing. And then we tap. Circle that hand, opposite direction. And then to finish this off, we'll show you on the trampoline, but it's easy to do on the floor. You want to be on the balls of the feet. The balls of the feet are up here close to the toes, right? This is your heel back here. These are the balls of your feet. And if you can stand one-legged on a trampoline, bonus points. So you want to stand on the balls of your feet on the floor, and you want to gently bounce up and down. The bouncing is the thing that helps that move the lymphatic fluid, so that when you start sweating, going to the bathroom, all the stuff that you just helped stimulate is going to be flushed out of your body. You will most likely feel a difference with this. Let me know how you feel with this. Tag us on Instagram, social media, stuff like that. Dustin's going to stay here, and I'm going to step down just so you guys can see me do it on the floor and turn to my side. So I'm on the balls of my feet, and you just want to bounce, bounce, bounce with the intention of moving the lymphatic fluid. And the whole time you really want to be focused on your breathing. Through the nose, inhale, through the nose, exhale. And take a notice for yourself, or you can get right on your trampoline after doing all those points and then bounce on the trampoline, right? That's going to help as well. So I think that's all we got. You guys, hope you enjoy that. We'll see you in class. Peace. Yo.